I always find it's good to actually see, like, walking through these charts now and getting your insight into, what it was that identified this stock as a potential candidate by looking at the chart, and then how you managed the trade when it was open. And the other key learning that's coming out of this, I think people start to realise how well you know your trading systems analytics as well. You're talking in terms of, most of my losing trades are going to be shorter term. The longer term ones last for longer. And there's different things that you're throwing around there that show that you're really in there and you understand the way that your system's working and the results that you're getting from that. Again, another real key insight for someone listening to this. If they haven't got that in place for their own trading system, that's something that they definitely need to improve on.
Okay, so moving on. My big question that I ask anybody that's going to be trading is, do you have a trading plan? Because as I mentioned, one of the most common mistakes is people just trade without a plan. And you might say, yeah, I have a plan, it's all in my head. Well, it's well and good that it's all in your head, but it's not until you put it down in paper and consider everything that could possibly happen while you're in a trade. As I've shown you, I've shown some trades where I've had win or profit situations, but I already had a strategy as to what I'm going to do when that happens. Time stocks we talked about, losing trades, position sizing, all that stuff you need to put into a plan. And because trading is a business, and in order for a business to survive, it's got to have a plan. Because when you trade the markets, you're putting money at risk just like you would if you're buying a small business, and you need to know how you're going to manage that money in the market. So that's why you need to treat it like a business and set out those rules, and that's what your trading plan's all about. If you already have a trading plan, maybe you're not sure if you've covered everything. So based on the sort of markets we've been in of recent with the global financial crisis and a bull market which has now failed to continue, it's a good time to reassess your plan and say, okay, based on what's happened in the past, have I covered all scenarios? Do I have good exit strategy? And ask yourself a whole lot of questions and update that plan. But if you don't have one, then you need to get started with one. So that's why I produced my book. John Wiley Publishing actually called me up in 2007 and asked me if I would write a book on trading plans for them. And I was so excited because I thought, fantastic. There isn't a book out there. There used to be many years ago, but there's no book out there on trading plans. There's a book out, every book has a chapter on trading plans, and they tell you some questions to think about, but there's no blueprint for a trading plan. So this whole book is dedicated to guide you through writing a trading plan, and you get a free download of a trading plan template that you have to complete along the way. So the sorts of things that are covered is personal trading system development, selecting a suitable trading style for you, developing a trading routine of what you're going to do on a daily, weekly and monthly basis, risk and money management strategies, how you're going to manage your trading business, your strategies for entries and exits, how you're going to evaluate and analyse your trading performance after you've been trading for a while, how to create that profitable mindset, and how to become a peak performer in the markets. Because trading is an evolution. You start out with it's all about the entries and picking the right share, but once you start trading you realise it's actually all about the exits. Anybody can buy a share, it's what you do after you get in that makes you successful. And then you realise it comes down to your mindset of basically being strong enough to follow your trading rules and do what you should be doing and not trading on your emotions and your feelings. So there is a journey that you go through to become a peak performer in the markets. And I cover all these things in the book. So this book actually was listed as one of the top 10 best-selling finance books in Money magazine in January's issue. I was pretty excited about that.
Congratulations.
My uncle called me. Yeah, I didn't even know. My uncle called me up and congratulated me, and I had to go out and have a look. So that was nice. So and I know then that my message is getting out there with my book, and it's really helping people with that trading plan. And as I mentioned, you get free bonus planning templates. You get a Word document with a trading plan template that you fill in as you go, and you get a position sizing calculator. And every chapter has some smart action steps that you need to do. And I showcase my CMC 2007 trading competition results in the back so you can see some real trades. And then in the very back in the appendix, I actually show what a completed trading plan should look like so that you can actually see and understand, what your plan should look like at the end, obviously personalised for yourself. So, and David's sort of organised an opportunity too, where you will have the opportunity at the end of these series of presentations to get it free. So I'll let David do a bit more talking now.
Yeah, no, that was fantastic. I really appreciate your time today, Justine, because very generous with your time, and I know you've really detailed exactly what it takes to be profitable in the market, at least from the point of view not necessarily how you enter or exit, but more so the components that are required and then the thinking that goes behind that people don't really think about. And I think that's what makes your work stand out head and shoulders above the rest. So, which has led to, I suppose, this particular presentation now and some of the other ones that we've got coming down the pipe. Just working with Justine at the moment to try and get her information out to you guys, and we're figuring out the finer details at the moment on how we can get you a free copy of the Smart Trading Plans course. We're going to start off by just releasing a few more videos, so if you want to head over to the onlinetradingmastermind.com, and we'll be releasing extra videos where Justine will be showcasing, doing some market commentary stuff. Also, I'll go ahead and arrange to get you those tele-seminar calls that we chatted about at the start of this presentation, so you can get, again, further insight into what Justine's doing. All the information will be over at the Online Trading Mastermind, and stay tuned because in some of the later videos we'll talk about how you can actually go ahead and grab a free copy of Justine's book. If you want to find out more about Justine, hop over to Google and you can Google Justine Pollard, or you can visit her website there, smarttrading.com.au. And another thing worth doing, which I like doing, I'm on Twitter, so I've signed up to follow Justine's tweets because she hops on there and actually gives market commentary, real time. Here's what's happening in the market, here's how I'm assessing it. So fantastic stuff. Thanks again, Justine. If there's anything you want to finish up on.
No, I think I've pretty much covered it all in the presentation.
Excellent. Well, I know my guys will have guys and girls will have enjoyed this, and I'll stay tuned for more presentations as well over at the Online Trading Mastermind. Thanks again.
Thank you.